Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful time. If you're coming across my content for the very first time, I want you to know that this page is basically for tutorials on various kind of hairs and for you to see different kind of styles and how to achieve them. So if you're interested in this kind of content, this channel is actually for you. My name is McDonald. In this video, I started a pre-wedding look and it came out so beautiful. You know, one thing about frontal installation is that it enhances your beauty for the purpose you're doing it for, and it gives you the opportunity to actually style or put in your own creativity at the end of the day, and that is one thing I enjoy doing. Frontal installation to many is a bit complex and difficult to get by, and that's why many people shy away from learning it or even decide that, oh, this is not something I can do. Already hairstyling on its own is kind of tedious, but yeah, frontal installation can be, but if you go through the right processes, I bet you won't be having much difficulties. So I'll be putting it step by step for you here, so let's go. So the first things first, which is the frontal. Prepping the frontal is actually one of the basic things to do, and sometimes it might take a while, but it is very necessary to go through the process duly. I didn't show the part where I bleached the knots of the frontal. Hopefully in my next video I'm going to throw more light on that, but I plucked the hair and then I bleached, laced the knots and everything, and then started to pack her hair for packing gel because it's a packing gel install. So at this point, I'm doing everything I need to do to ensure that the frontal is going to be well laid and sleek. In my next video, I'm going to be doing a video on how to do a packing gel without the need for glue. Gel, I mean, sorry, for the need of gel, and because gel makes the whole messy kind of look and sometimes can be disturbing and stressful along the line. So, but doing a normal packing gel without gel is actually very nice, and you can see it's sleek and okay. Now I'll go over to my skin prep. Skin prep is one of the very basic things you have to do for your installation to last. Here is where the lasting frontal starts from. If you miss the skin prep, then you are actually going to make a big mistake. So first of all, I wiped the face with the wipes and then used my melting spray to go over it again, over like on 2 layers, and this melting spray helps to reduce the heat penetration or moist penetration from skin, skin oil and every other stuff affecting my glue itself. Then the scalp, I have to actually go in with a bow scalp. I didn't have the color of her skin at the time, so I used a foundation to bleach the cap to her tone. So this whole process is something that you have to ensure you go through when you want to install, because installation is not just about you laying your frontal on your client's head and then you go and you style. These are the basic things you need to do to ensure that your frontal is well laid and it lasts for your clients for a period of time. And you know, the maintenance process of a frontal is to avoid water and stay in a cool environment for at least 24 to 48 hours at least. Just stay in a cool environment that you wouldn't be sweating so much. So now I go in with my glue and apply my glue. I have a pattern of applying glue. I don't use too much glue on the hair area because I want it to dry. And to know a glue that's dried, you see that the skin is all clear from any whitish stuff, and that is just basically what the glue is supposed to be like. Now I'm placing my frontal, and this frontal is the new frontal, so it kind of took us a little bit of time to prep and to also install. I couldn't capture all the processes in the video directly, but I was able to get most of the moments. So this is me putting the frontal the first time. I have to tie it down so the glue can actually stick to the parts that I put the glue on. I didn't put the glue all over her face, so I just needed her frontal to be on that area. I applied the glue on. Then I started my customization. Hopefully in the near future I'm going to drop another video for customization. I'm going to show you guys how to go about the customization process, basic way that you will learn, and you'll be perfect with it. So I use the scissors, and this scissors makes my trimming to be rough. I like it because it gives it that rough edges and it allows it to look natural and disappear even more. I mean, for the frontal is. And then I go in with the glue again to the areas I didn't get the glue. I told you before, I didn't apply it all over her face, so these areas are the areas I didn't get the glue initially, so I have to put the glue for them to actually have that laid look. Then after it, she's feeling herself all right, and then me, I'm also trying to meet up with time. We had a little bit of delay with electricity and every other stuff, but we were able to continue with the process and still go on with it, and by God's grace we met up with time. Now I'm tying it again. You're wondering why I'm tying it over and over again. It's for my glue to actually melt down and get down, and then I'll use my melting spray after molding the frontal the frontal and the customization. I use melting spray. Love Beauty is my products. I'm using it for a long time now, so yeah, it's very good and very nice. If you're interested in getting any of these products, do leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get it across to you. Now I'll be using this melting spray to go over the hair again, the lace itself. Now this one is to actually make the lace disappear, but you can see that the lace is even looking, you can't even find the lace. It's looking like it's a scalp, and that is my aim, to actually get it to be on that point where I don't have to see the lace anymore. And then I start to style. This styling is actually a bit different, not the usual, and I didn't do it here on my channel because I didn't have the time to record when I was doing this. Too much rush, guys. Really sorry about that. But if you love to see it, also you can DM me or just leave a comment. I will send you a detailed video or an explanation on how I got to do the final styling, because that was so beautiful, and that styling has just been on my mind for a very long time. I actually just was dreaming about it. I've always just been trying to get to do it one time, and I didn't always have the opportunity or the perfect situation to display that look. So I got that, and it was nice. So basically, I started styling for the back. That's the wrapping and every other thing I had to do at the back. So it wasn't really something too dramatic. It was just little and simple. And because more of the shoot was, it was a facial kind of shoot. So guys, this is the final look for the day, and I did the rest of the styling outside of my studio, and that's why I couldn't get a video. I'm sorry. And I hope you come back here again to enjoy more of our content, and I hope you subscribe, you like and share the video, and I guess you learned a thing or two. Please, I would love to see you again, but for now, bye.